The world of Formula One is once again abuzz with news from Maranello. Ferrari is preparing a significant update to its 2026 car, reportedly designed to meet Lewis Hamilton's expectations and return the Scuderia to its former glory. But will this major update be Ferrari's ultimate weapon to conquer the new era of regulations and secure Hamilton another World Championship title? Let's discuss. Ferrari is preparing a complete overhaul to welcome the new Formula One era in 2026, following a 2025 season considered one of the team's most significant failures in modern history. The Maranello-based manufacturer is reportedly discarding nearly the entire previous car concept. The SF25, driven by Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc, was said to be beyond repair. Hamilton often complained about the rear-end instability, among other problems, which led Ferrari to take the extreme measure of closing the 2025 development early and diverting all resources to the 2026 car. This move is not only an adaptation to the new regulations, but also an acknowledgement that the previous technical direction was unsuccessful. Lewis Hamilton was most affected. The seven-time world champion once again faced a car that didn't suit his driving style, with issues including rear instability, a narrow performance window, and extreme sensitivity to car height and tyre pressure. This situation was reminiscent of his difficult time with Mercedes at the beginning of the ground effect era. Ferrari tried emergency solutions, including mid-season changes to the rear suspension geometry. However, the results were minimal. The car was slightly more stable during straight braking, but still unstable when entering fast corners. A major upgrade originally planned for September was cancelled because it wouldn't address the root of the problem: the need to increase tyre pressure. Increasing tyre pressure actually harmed overall performance. The ultimate irony occurred at the Chinese Grand Prix. Ferrari secured a sprint victory, but was disqualified from the main race the next day because the car did not meet height regulations. This was emblematic of a chaotic season. Amid the poor performance, rumours circulated about a rift in Hamilton's relationship with Ferrari. However, Ferrari's track engineering manager, Matteo Tonali, strongly denied these allegations. He said that Hamilton's adaptation process was difficult, but that the relationship between the driver, engineers, and mechanics was far more positive than the public perception. What appears from the outside is worse than reality, he said. Ferrari claims that the foundation of the partnership remains strong, although frustrations are inevitable. The question remains, though, will Hamilton retain Riccardo Adami as his race engineer next season? Nothing has been confirmed, but structural changes are highly likely as the team undergoes a major overhaul. Amidst a storm of criticism, speculation, and immense pressure, Lewis Hamilton finally spoke out about the situation in Maranello. This season has clearly not been what we expected. There are significant challenges with the car's performance, especially regarding rear-end stability and the limited performance window. It's made it difficult for me to maximise my potential on the track. Frankly, the situation reminds me of a transition period I previously experienced in Formula One. But what's most important to me is how the team responds. Ferrari has shown courage in admitting that this concept isn't working and opting for a complete overhaul. Focusing fully on 2026 is a big step, but a necessary one. I came to Ferrari hoping to build something competitive in the new era of regulations, Hamilton said. Ferrari confirmed that the 2026 car will bear almost no resemblance to the SF25. New regulations that radically altered aerodynamics, power units, and energy systems forced all Formula One teams to start from scratch. However, Ferrari didn't just adapt. The Maranello-based team took a more drastic step by completely abandoning the legacy concepts that had formed the basis of their development. In response to the new regulations, Ferrari developed an entirely new aerodynamic design. This includes the implementation of an active front wing and the elimination of the conventional DRS concept. This new aerodynamic system is much more dynamic. It has actuators on the front and rear wings that move automatically as the car transitions from straightaways to corners. The goal is to improve performance and maintain energy efficiency in order to meet the demands of the much stricter 2026 regulations. Additionally, Ferrari is experimenting with electronic actuators as an alternative to traditional hydraulic systems. While this approach is believed to significantly reduce weight, it also presents significant challenges regarding reliability, response speed, and performance consistency in extreme racing conditions. Another significant change is the removal of wheel covers, which were previously used to control airflow around the wheels, but are now considered incompatible with the new aerodynamic philosophy. Ferrari and Mercedes are known to have tested hydraulic actuators in the Abu Dhabi session, but speculation in the paddock continues to grow. There is strong suspicion that one of the top teams, whether Ferrari, Mercedes or Red Bull, is secretly developing a fully electronic system. If successfully implemented, this technology could be a crucial differentiator and secret weapon in the fight for supremacy in the 2026 Formula One era. One of the most interesting changes is the new suspension geometry design. Ferrari will reportedly use a front and rear pushrod configuration, which Red Bull will also use on the RB22. This marks a significant change for Ferrari, as they last used rear pushrods in 2010. During the previous era, Ferrari was often criticised for taking a different approach, while Red Bull, under Adrian Newey, set the standard with a particular suspension configuration. Now both teams appear to agree that pushrod is the best solution for the 2026 regulations. Although the 2025 season ended with results that fell short of expectations, Ferrari enters the new era with one crucial strategic advantage: development time and resource flexibility. Finishing fourth in the constructors' standings gives Ferrari a regulatory bonus of approximately 15% more wind tunnel and CFD hours than McLaren in the first half of the 2026 season. This technical advantage could determine the direction of development from the beginning. This advantage is even more pronounced because Ferrari made the bold decision to close the 2025 car project early. This opens up much more space for engineers at Maranello to experiment with radical concepts, conduct multiple validations, and refine the foundations of the 2026 car, free from the pressure of short-term results. The driver simulator has reportedly been adjusted to reflect this new approach, combining the characteristics of the 2021 and 2022 cars with a focus on hybrid system management and power response during critical cornering phases. This is a positive sign, especially for Lewis Hamilton. Ferrari's 2026 car is expected to handle aggressive driving styles better during corner entry. Its characteristics will be similar to those of the 2021 car. During that period, Hamilton's strengths in late braking, control on corner entry, and sensitivity to car balance were key assets. If this projection is realised, Ferrari will have the time, resources, and technical foundation to align with the strengths of its star driver. Will this revolution return Ferrari to the top, or will it just add another chapter to the list of unfulfilled promises? Let us know your thoughts below.